Not every car in British motor history was designed to be spectacular. While some were doomed from the start, others showed potential but fell short. Today, we're looking at 13 British vehicles that, to be honest, were designed to fail. Let's take a look. 1. The first item on our list is the Singer 9 Le Mans Replica. Despite being underpowered and struggling to compete with its rivals, it was designed to emulate racing perfection. Even in its day, low dependability and a lack of refinement made it difficult to market. The car's limited production and lack of innovation confirmed its fate as a niche curiosity rather than a real competitor in the motor industry. More advanced rivals quickly overshadowed its small size and basic engineering. Its inability to keep up with 1930s technological advancements eventually doomed it to oblivion. The 9 Le Mans race, despite its faults, paved the way for further research into compact sports vehicles. Its lack of appeal to mainstream buyers damaged the 9 Le Mans significantly. It was left stuck in a no-man's land of driving mediocrity, as it was neither affordable for everyday drivers nor competitive enough for enthusiasts. 2. The Morris Minor MM was supposed to revolutionise tiny automobile design, but its lack of basic amenities and power disappointed buyers. Despite its recognised design, it lacked the use it promised. Although it came to define post-war British mobility, the MM's slow engine and poor interior comfort did not meet the expanding demands of a rebuilt economy. Its technical quirks and manufacturing challenges drew potential customers to competitor enterprises that offered better value for money. Old car enthusiasts continue to be drawn to its aesthetic appeal. The Minor MM's design hinted at future improvements, which served as its redeeming grace. Later variants improved on the flaws of the original, and the MM became a watershed moment in British automotive production history. 3. Designed to be a versatile off-roader, the Land Rover Series 1 station wagon failed due to its poor comfort and high cost. The daily driver saw it as more of a workhorse than a car, and sales reflected this. The station wagon's attempts to balance passenger pleasure and utilitarianism resulted in concessions that benefited neither group. Its mechanical eccentricities and Spartan decor drove off some niche customers. Over time, it became evident that the Series 1 lacks the sophistication required for widespread success in the growing SUV market. However, its rough DNA influenced subsequent generations of Land Rovers, which eventually became well-known luxury off-road vehicles. Despite its initial failure, the Series 1 station wagon ultimately contributed to the Land Rover's brand success. It laid the groundwork for cars that can truly combine luxury and function. 4. Now, although the Daimler DK400 was marketed as a luxury vehicle, its weight and poor performance made it unusable. Its outdated style failed to appeal to an audience looking for modern invention. Buyers seeking a sophisticated yet efficient luxury vehicle were turned off by the DK400's heavy handling and high fuel consumption. Though it appeared majestic, its lack of agility and archaic features made it an unsustainable choice in an era when sleeker, more dynamic designs were popular. The DK400 represents a transitional period in luxury car design where manufacturers struggled to balance tradition and progress. However, it did not evolve with the times. 5. The Vauxhall Victor F-Type suffered from severe corrosion problems and a reputation for poor manufacturing. Although its price appealed to certain clients, its long-term dependability left much to be desired. Due to ineffective rust-proofing and substandard materials, many Victors died of corrosion within a few years. Consumers seeking longevity quickly went to competitors, leaving the Victor F-Type as a warning about the dangers of taking shortcuts. However, its design language influenced following successful Vauxhall models, proving that failures may teach significant lessons. Despite its problems, the Victor F-Type was frequently seen on British roads, and its presence helped solidify Vauxhall's reputation as a household name, albeit not always for the right reasons. 6. Despite its attempt to combine luxury and performance, the Jaguar 3.4-litre Mark I suffered from limited interiors and handling issues. It paved the way for better models, but was unable to overcome its shortcomings. Despite having a powerful engine, the Mark I's potential was hampered by its tiny interior and inadequate brakes. Buyers were first drawn to its appealing style, but they quickly learned that it lacked dependability. For Jaguar, it was eventually a stepping stone that paved the way for the far superior Mark II. Despite its flaws, it appeals to fans of old Jaguars. Jaguar's capacity to identify and solve the Mark I's flaws with later models confirmed the company's inventiveness and resilience, so demonstrating even mistakes can result in future success. 7. Although MGC was designed to be a more powerful version of the MGB, its larger engine threw off the car's handling and balance. It was criticised for being slow and clunky, and sales never took off. Drivers immediately discovered that the MGC's lackluster performance did not justify its high price. Its poor weight distribution made cornering difficult, and its tendency to overheat contributed to its reputation as an unstable roadster. The scarcity of this item makes it a collector's item, with admirers viewing it as a unique moment in MG's history. The MGC's legacy is mixed, but its limited production run and unique characteristics have made it a desirable vehicle for collectors looking to own a piece of British motor history. 8. The Morris Marina was riddled with issues, from its unimaginative architecture to its lack of dependability. Originally a bestseller, it's now seen as an emblem of British motor mediocrity. Its reputation degraded due to out-of-date engineering and frequent mechanical failures. The Marina's sales declined over time as competitors offered more sophisticated and reliable alternatives, cementing its reputation as a 1970s disaster. Nonetheless, its mass-market appeal at the time solidifies its place in motor history as a symbol of the issues confronting British industry. The Marina's flaws have become legendary among car aficionados, but its enduring popularity guarantees its place in the story of British industrial highs and lows. 9. The Jensen Healey showed promise as a fast roadster, but an unstable engine and quality control issues slowed her down. Though its flaws forced it to fade into obscurity, it could have been a star. The mechanical issues and inconsistent construction quality of the Healey disappointed consumers looking for a lightweight, high-performance roadster. Its failure to harness the Jensen brand's reputation for luxury performance has long-term consequences. The representation of 1970s British sports vehicles is fascinating, albeit imperfect. Though it failed to deliver as intended, the Jensen Healey's exquisite design and racing heritage have gained it a cult following among aficionados who recognise its potential, even if it remains unrealised. 10. The Jaguar XJC, a two-door version of the XJ sedan, was designed to be attractive and futuristic. Rather, it suffered from unusual proportions and poor build quality, which drove off customers. Although the coupe architecture looked promising, production delays and substandard materials dashed its chances. Restricted supply only exacerbated its issues, allowing more reliable competitors to take centre stage. Despite its flaws, it is now admired for its unique and ambitious attempt to combine elegance and sportiness. The XJC's story reminds us that even ambitious designs can fall short without appropriate execution, but its ongoing mystery helps it to survive in Jaguar's history. 11. The Jaguar XJS failed to live up to its reputation while remaining true to the vintage E-Type. Even with a powerful V12 engine, its disputed design and mechanical issues limited its capabilities. Enthusiasts criticised the XJS for missing sporting flair in comparison to its predecessor. Though it was too late to reverse its first reaction, it gradually gained a devoted following for its smooth ride and massive touring capacity. It's now regarded as an underappreciated masterpiece for its time. The XJS's final recognition highlights the importance of context in motor history. What appears to be a flop can subsequently be appreciated for its distinctive contributions to design and performance. 12. Though its fiberglass body and reliability issues made it more trouble than it was worth, the Reliant Scimitar GTE was a sporty estate car with potential. Although its forward-thinking design inspired subsequent versions on the market, fluctuating quality control and frequent breakdowns limited it to niche appeal. These days, it's more likely to be regarded as a collector's item than a mainstream success. The Scimitar GTE's fan base appreciates its unique blend of practicality and grace, even if its implementation fell short of expectations. 13. The Rover City Rover, a rebadged Tata Indica that fails to meet British consumers' expectations, rounds out our list. The City Rover is overpriced and underwhelming, serving as a current example of poor car design. In an already competitive market, the City Rover's lack of elegance and high price made it an unattractive option. It represented the problems of a once great company attempting to stay relevant. The City Rover failure serves as a cautionary tale for the car industry to avoid rebranding without significant upgrades. And there you have it, 13 British cars designed to fail. Each of these cars serve as a reminder of the motor industry's challenges and blunders. Which one do you think deserved a better fate? Tell us in the comments. And remember, if you like this trip down memory lane, make sure to hit that subscribe button. There is plenty more British nostalgia coming your way. Cars, culture, and everything in between. Don't miss out on the next blast from the past. Subscribe and join our growing community of nostalgia lovers.